Blessed in the name of Chukwuka Biama. We're live in the verse of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We're live in the verse of Biafra 97.2.5. Blessed in Joko FM downtown. We're in a hurry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. Yes. I salute you once again. Don't feel disappointed. There's not much to speak. By next week or next 3 days, we get more to speak. But I'm advising US Congress to re-retrute to patching Nigeria. Every ministers of Nigeria, there's no one qualified. Every ministers for Nigeria. Let's example, Zoo Nigeria talking about hardship. Do you know all the ministers, they don't pay the tax. All these people use the money they can use to deploy the country for years, for jagged. Use it, buy fancy das, mosquitoes things implemented by Western people where they can invest their money, not to help the country. 20 car, 100 car, 100 this. They bought everything. No tax for the country. Only the masses who didn't buy and sell, which is going to stop. And the people who didn't workshop are paying the taxes. And the people saying things in the street are paying the taxes. But this criminal, no one paying the taxes. And these criminals, how do they get their money? So my point that US Congress to stop fooling themselves. If you look of record of refugees, how people live in Nigeria, come in Europe. If you look of records of the killings, if you look of records of abuse by the police, by the customs, and because of their no charge, then they have to stealing, robbing people. We already stopped these things. But Americans, United States, please, Biafran has very neutral to you to understand this 21st century. I don't think you're blind. Even Joe Biden is blind. We are not blind. At the same time, I want to ask people of the Biafran, jinkebele, jikebelebe, kwadobe, jisike, kudosike. Now, we will know that no more allow any Nigerian police in our land. Now we know that we cannot allow any person serving Nigeria in our land. Jinkele, jikebe, kudike. Listen very careful. August, anyone still follow Nigeria system is a very big, unforgivable. Secondary, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been the highest key to bring civilization and democracy in Africa, and his highest key to end impunity against black people. More than ignore it, more we are progressing for wish and what to wish. And that is what our Prime Minister is doing. And that is what I'm speaking to the world, to understanding right now. I thank you to have someone courage to listen to the music and listen to our voice. I want to make everything very short. We hear the voice, have a lot of informations from ICIC. We're understanding what is going on in the Kenya. We're understanding what is going to go now in Uganda and the Malawi. You know, something is going on. Something is going on. Something is going on this August. Something is going on. But I thank you. It's not what I came here today. I thank you to share the message and do the needful and support the Biafran. Breasted. We are live in the verse of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, sir. Breasted name of Chukwuka Biama. We are beginning. This is a global concern about discussing about analysis by the global media. My discussions with the YouTube, with the Twitter, with Telegrams, and S is come to the point. They must stop misleading people by allowing some advertising how to send the money to Nigeria to stop, and also to control them to those people, that Western people understanding that Nigeria is not democracy, and the Western people understand Nigeria is not a country. Those people are coming in the media, in the Twitter space, on the space, should be controlled because they miscalculated the blindness of what is placing out that Western people, freedom fighter, want to be corrected about corruption by the Western leader to Africa, to be appraised. At the same time, our discussion to be concerning that the Biafran medias and the government of the Biafran should understanding that things they are saying is right, but you have to connect it spiritual mind with the timing and time to say it and make it right and stop adapting yourself. They're gonna block you. All those things encountered to give them the chance to treat you the way you expected. And secondary, there is the things your analysis are not clear reflections. And thirdly, you yourself know it's not time to placing or expressing more about Prime Minister. You must time now to express more about things you have to prove to the world. Not to prove the world. It's this, it's this. It's true, but it doesn't make sense. And the power for the sharing and concerning for the past and present. That is what the Twitters and Facebook have been using in encounter to be countering you by yourself. Expose things with timing and when it's necessary, when it's not necessary. Biafran is champion. I thank you to other message. If you know you're right, there's no idiot who will block you. Stop saying that. It's a warning. And create awareness. We are righter than anyone. We are continually. This moment is a positive moment inside. And this moment is not the time of analysis between inside and inside. This moment is not the time or can divide achievement in achievement. This moment is not the moment. The time or can be miscarrying. This moment is the time it can focus on hopes. Bear it in mind. Whoever may be should understand this message. I'm appreciate to keep on to appreciate. PM are doing it. It's the men who are seeing. Are capable. I'm doing it. You see? I'm here. I'm seeing. That is PM are doing it. I have two leaders, one leader at this moment. I thank the Biafran to other message. Attention, the zoo, Mr. of the Zoo Justice. This the zoo One minute. We run fire and we run yard. We are beginning. Attention, the zoo, Minister of the Zoo Justice. This clear information, I believe you know. I make this case that the Ejiofor should be arrested for the crime he committed, even before kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. At this point, you know, kidnapping, you yourself, the justice, understand that is part of it. Trust this point. Encounter when the criminals, Fulani terrorists have been killing a lot in every Biafran land to create Eastern security. Genuine to attack them in the bush. Ejiofor encounter it, create criminal force and killing official permanent people and the kings, claiming and shouting in the television that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actions have been doubting him and the what they call it here, and the idiot man Obubage are saying it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to encounter Eastern security. Why I'm saying this, that Ejiofor and Benjamin Madibu have been killed everyone's, even before they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I call Nigerian justice to look the record good and take Ejiofor responsibility. I thank you, included Benjamin Madibu. I thank you to do action time, to have something to hold. Justice. Issue of Obi should be very transparent. I thank you all. The second part, he participated in the kidnapping. He communicated with the whole government like he did before. He communicated with the whole pastors to bring things in the peace, to encounter Eastern security. Then he continued when they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to take in charge, to control Eastern security, to drop their guns, to follow Nigerian government. And so most of them are refused. And he forced to kill them and deceive them. And putting it on the name of insecurity and command them to start stealing and robbing and threatening people to be able to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will give up. Then surprising to them, I stand up, Simon Ekpa stand up. He corrected the people. And at the same time, we were discharged the three devil people who was against me, against Simon Ekpa, being against themselves, out of the way, call themselves autopilot, both the men and the women. I kill it out of the way and to get things right. Both part 1 and part 2 and part 3. That every things they call since they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, assistant security. As Ejiofor is in charge, China Samuel is in charge, and all the DOS is in charge, and killing and creating atrocities, and even kill some people because of the people disagree them and supporting Simon Ekpa, and kill a lot of things. Nigerian government, you know the truth, you are wasting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu time. You know the truth. This case have been clear to Ejiofor immediately to demand question and answer from this world. Arrested, included Benjamin Madibu. I repeat myself. Thank you. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Biafra 97.5, breasted in Joko. We are now in the 15 minutes time. United States of Biafra are reminding the world what our PM have told them during their shenanigan and the propaganda when that Biafran people has not participated in election fraudulent super leaguing in Nigeria are tracked and commanded by British former High Commissioner Catherine has been pressed out that the world international have been praised of the threatened. The world institution have been threatened. The people of the world institution have been unwanted, have been a part of the government of the world. As an example today, imagine world institution will be proudly more than 15 years during the Bush and Tinubu and Jack Chirac and Dr. Ransford, Congolese Rice and Colin Powell and Big Cheney has been designating, have been destroying the whole regions to bring democracy in Arab nation, have been seriously fighting and indicting Asbara as a big terrorist and Hamas in Gaza as a big terrorist. Today, are these people foolishness from the Spain, from Ireland, to be able to voting and the Canada. Continue. For recognizing something was being condemned. Exactly what happened to Tinubu to be a president and the result. The same thing Aboma purposely knows Buhari was a dictator. And Aboma knows Buhari is not indigenous. And in the world constitution, that no a dictator or coup military can be able to have opportunity to be a president of the world. But he did it to allow Buhari to bring all the Fulani all over the world to come to display Nigeria to prove Jonathan has a wrong person. When Jonathan has proven the economy, why I'm saying this to those who have a foolishness will be as misleading, and those who still believe in one Nigeria, and those who will be silent that when injustice against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are those who has been think he couldn't release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he can create a new state or he can do anything. It's not working. Only Biafran government. So my concerning to the world, to understanding that Biafran is a government which is who are dancing willing of the people of the indigenous of the Biafran. To stinges, to real diplomatic and real democracy to be in place, been placed to us. I thank you. More to be coming to complete the message. We have the key in our hand and executed for unborn children and starting from us. Okay, let's start beginning. We're talking of security measures and security defense. It's very important. Understanding we have to measure defense, have border checking, have air checking, training more police and create more awareness is very good. But most important that the security measure we are coming in the system are to design the system that everything will be equal and everything in every city will be the same in every city and every village will be supported and well planning and in your own choice and your own land and your own place. And every village have a privilege. This the right of the government to give central or anything in the city beside underground train and the railway and the tram. All this system implemented by digital, and it created a system that our population is overwhelmed our workers. So the workers will be in balance, not overlabor. In Tankom, there Then Biafra will create a system in a security measure that the Sundays and the time shop will be open and time the shop will be closed, and work hours, people can work 6 hours because too much population and one person cannot stuck in the one thing. So to save life, then we engage in the labor to neutralize the labor to the people, to create the system that people to have a time in a day, take care of your children, activities, other programs, sporters, things, not to stay in the market from morning to night, not stay for the work 20 hours, 100 hours. No. Our security measure will be that everything flying in the street will be recognizing, and every indigene will be responsibility in their own village, as the headman, as the last man. And every village will use their language for every transaction and everything in the school. And behind that are the central Igbos. The language means Yadari. Then you can understand how the whole language is connected. At the same time, we are permitted that from the day you're born, we'll hold you, we'll sponsor you. More you're doing good, then you can give back to the system. So this security measure is what our promise have been translating from the mission of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by Chukwu Kabiam. I thank you to understand this message. So those who don't understand them, from something to something, we are ruling the world, we are feeding the world. Now we can feed ourselves and help the world. Transparent. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Biafra. Yes, sir, blessed. We are ending it. Thank you. Yes, sir. I salute you once again. I salute you once again. I salute you. I salute you. Blessed. Yes. Biafra movement. I'm going to the reality and into reality. I thank you all. My message, in a short message, I have a lot to explain about immigration service, about the customs, to the truth and the bad doing. To do things validated in the Constitution of Netherlands. To stop bringing more refugee here when they should not do that. But next time we're going to discuss this in a diplomatic high level. This lobby will start. I want to use the opportunity to thank those who continually sit at home and sit at home continually. We are the key by ourselves. Thank you to continue voting and register yourself. Thank you to not validate any more Nigerian government. Thank you to put your hope in the Biafran government. Thank you to know that Nigeria is no more country for you. To know the meaning of country. I want to inform the people on this coming to our Prime Minister is coming in Germany, I think on Sunday. And also 16 is coming in France. There is a lot of movement going on. But I thank you, the Biafran people, to execute to do the needful. I don't have much to say, but a little I say to understanding that for me should stop killing black people. Setima, the vice president of Zoo Nigeria, and Shegugimi, to stop misleading Fulani people. Stop frustrating them and forsaking them, and stop using them as a tools to kill another black people. The level of the black people, according to the people believe as a black in this world today, I feel ashamed that the priority of the Fulani in Nigeria, Zoo, to kill the black people, to be superior. Those rubbish. Biafran was stronger than them. We are smarter than them. We are natural gift than them. Why are you letting uncircumcised woman being to kill you? Don't listen to the government. You are no more Nigeria. Your life is important. Your village is important. Your self is important. Be careful and listen to Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't worry. sitting at home, Nigeria will force Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please go. Go direct to Finland or a branch to Holland. Direct. There is nothing more than that. We can never stop. I thank you to every Biafran to understand the message from Dirinja. My message direct. I will stop following me. I will chase them out of our land. My mouth, by the truth. And then you go Gabama Kebe. Na Samuel Ebe, Akia Docha, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Akia Docha. Thank you all. You see.